Cable mod, paracord, power supply, direct replacement kits are now available for Cooler Master V-Series power supplies. Hey guys, it's TTL back with another rush kit video for you. And today we're going to take a look at the Mini ITX or MITX Asus MAXIMUS VIII Impact. It's fresh from NDA and we will be reviewing it shortly, but we just wanted to give you a quick run around so that you can see all the gubbins. Now, essentially we need to have a look at this section on the box. So we've got the microfine alloy chokes, and then we've got the IR3553 MOSFETs, and then the 10K Japanese made black metallic capacitors. And then the other thing is that we need to point out on the box anyway, is the Supreme FX Impact 3. So we've got an ESS DAC, dedicated clock, Nikon capacitors, I always get that wrong, 2-volt RMS driver, and then we've got a Sonic Sense amp and also a Depop relay. And it's a nice little add-in card. But I know you want to actually have a look at the box. Well, not the box, the board. So as this is a rush kit video, we are going to keep it fairly short and sweet. But full-size PCI Express at the bottom for your graphics cards, pointing out the obvious here really. So the non-obvious things are, if you have a look, I would say that the RAM slots are upside down, but it's just because of the tabs at the other end, because of the extra power card at the top. And it is like a daughter board. It comes out of the actual motherboard itself, and that's just so that they get a lot more real estate to be able to cram all those MOSFETs and caps and chokes and all that type of stuff in, so that you can get a really good clean power down to the CPU itself. You see up here we've got the 24 pin and a full 8 pin as well. We've still got USB 3 down here. Some people might not like the SATAs being in this position, but it's all to do with, if you imagine that we'd have to have the SATAs pointing round the opposite way, and it would just make it messy down this side. And you can get Silverstone cables now that are very, very thin and black as well, so you could easily hide a SATA cable through that gap there and you wouldn't even see it. So if you do buy this and you're worried about SATA cables, look at the black Silverstone cables. Okay, so we've got small heatsink here for the chipset, but I will say that that's the first time I've seen ROG on a chipset like that and not the I, and I think that looks rather nice. We can see that stand-up audio card there, and they were telling me that that's pretty much the same audio setup that they've got on the Hero in that card, so that's quite an achievement there. Got a little cable here coming up and around, and that's your BIOS battery. So if you did want to disconnect it, you have to do it with a cable, but again, it's to save room. But the one random thing, I don't know whether anyone's noticed it yet, for placement wise, is down here. And that, my friends, is a U.2 connector. The 2.5 inch Intel 750 solid state drive uses a U.2, and this is a new connector going forward for super fast storage. So that's something to keep an eye on. So even if you don't use it later on, you might find that devices do start to pop up in your price range that you might be really thankful for that for. Anyway, so having a look at it again, so we can go around the back, and this is the next bit that I actually really like on this. We've got a reset button here. Sorry, I'm trying to read it at the same time as you, but it is actually easier for me to do it on the camera. So we've got a reset button and a start button. Then we've got BIOS clear, BIOS flashback, and this is your PCI poster readout where the numbers all change, so it tells you what's going on. We've only got 4 USB 3, but we do have a C and an A USB 3.1. plus gigabit Ethernet with LAN guard, and the only video out on the back we've got is HDMI, but you do have your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth here, although I say it in every video, I've never been a fan of Wi-Fi with a gaming rig. But anyway, so they've crammed a lot in that board, and there's also, when you think about it compared to the last one, and it follows the theme with the Republic of Gamer boards this time around, and that is, there's not a great deal of red on it. It's quite understated and stealthy. There's a lot more gunmetal grey than there is red, and I really do like it. And this is a properly pretty board, and I'm really looking forward to getting this on the test bench and getting it tested. And it will be getting done within the next couple of weeks. We've got the Maximus VIII Extreme to be doing as well. So there is a lot of stuff on the schedule at the moment, but I will battle through it as fast as I possibly can. But you can expect a video on this on the main OC3D TV channel within the next couple of weeks. But for now at least, this is Tiny Tom Logan with another video for you. Out. Cable mod, paracord, power supply, direct replacement kits are now available for Cooler Master V-Series power supplies.